You'll be ashamed of yourself, you see me? Just let you know. Ashley Irie's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Imar Shephard's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, man. Ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends to tell their friends to join us right here to vibe. Again, we're going to get into our dope reasoning. It is that time, all right? It is that time. It's a Violet. It is that time, not you. Anna, what's going on? How are you? Blessings to you too. We're going to switch it up a little bit right now. Lots of the massive watching live on Jamaicans.com.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ashley Irae. It's called Words with Action. I'm gonna switch cameras. Damn, I know y'all, man, come on now. I'm our city people do me.
Okay.
Them know some, John know, tell them some, yes, I'm gonna come and them go on like some boy, I mean, I know people, not star, you know. You know what I mean? Some people switch up between them real fast before them bun me out and sell kind of things, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, you see cameras, Ashley Irae's over there, I'm our Shepherd's over here. We're doing what we do, alright? About to open up some microphones, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, special guests. Cha-cha, let's do this. Lauren, say I love you. Know, say I choose. So, you know, say so people do me all the time, star. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time, it's that time, it's that time, it's that time, it's that time. Special guest inside of the building, Ashley Irae, Imar Shephard. Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. Imar, how you stay?
Yes, I we're there. We
Channel.
give thanks and praise to the Almighty for
Channel.
another time.
Tell me if you need me to turn on my headphones at first of all now.
Yes, man, it's all good, man. It's
Oh,
beautiful. It's beautiful, you know.
I mean, half definitely, so I might
Yeah.
turn up all the way up to say years old.
Yeah.
Let
It's
me know.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, man.
That's what they tell me at home, so I'm half deaf, so
Yeah.
that's how we're the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Irae, wagwan.
Bless, giving thanks. That
Yep.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Jana, what's
Can
supposed to
hear.
hold on, you can't hear it? You're good?
Yeah, maybe a no, man. It's good. It's
You sure?
Good. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, well I treat it like stage, and if you're not good, just point up,
Yeah.
point
All
down.
right,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
Hopefully
cool.
I see you, because I'll be distracted.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do one of them, man. Wagwan, I'm good. Ja. So here's the dealie. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, you remember Imar Shephard was here with us last time with a nice reasoning, getting us some things. Supposed to sit down with Ashley Irae and schedule, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad I saw you the other day.
Oh yes, man.
God,
Give
no.
thanks, give thanks.
So I'm just glad we are here. I'm gonna touch on Ashley Irae, right? Since I wouldn't say I'm meeting her. I met her, but this is my first time really diving in with you
True.
on this music. So I've been listening to the tunes, right?
Mhm.
From a day I just had some of them on a little playlist I'm going through. I'm at to say, nice vibes,
Give thanks.
nice,
Give
refreshing vibes.
Mhm.
Me I'm a consumer of the music. Right, so I'm love, but make sure I say, you gotta switch up to now. Can you hear yourself from your microphone?
Yeah, me can hear.
You're good, you're golden, I hear you.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
so I want your fans them saying I kind of love look by you, so I don't even, you can put it on like a low. So it'll still pick, yeah, coming on and inbox me, I kind of negativity, and so I'm gonna hide the artist there. Very disgruntled setup.
Yeah.
True.
Very
Gotta
rude.
keep it so.
Very rude. But
Yeah.
but listening to the tunes, right?
Mhm.
You know, I know a lot of times people, there's standard things you're gonna get asked.
Mhm.
Vibes, inspiration, whatever. I like to dive in a little bit on this, some history, how we got here. A lot of times we are in
True.
2025 right now. We got a whole bunch of bad tunes, but it don't start like this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Take me into young Ashley before the last was Irae. You know what I'm saying? Before there was any Irae in it. Where are you
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
And how this. Well, let's start with the whole. Where are you from?
So the Irae is spelled Irae because my born middle name is Ray. So that's where the Irae comes from.
I dig it.
And people always just said I have an Irae vibe, you know, from the start. So, but I'm originally from LA, from California. I was born and raised.
Right.
And then I started coming to Jamaica in 2018. What led me there was actually a Kemetic yoga teacher training with Yasir Rahotep. He's the same yoga teacher trainer that Janine also trained through.
Gotcha.
So that's what led me there besides the music. And then, you know, from that point forward, I just kept going back and forth. I've always really resonated with patois just naturally. I don't know if it's maybe the Irish and Native American roots within
Right,
there,
which we share.
something.
Yeah, which we
You know what I
share.
mean? Yeah. So, but I kept going back and forth until I was like really called and guided in 2020 to move away from California and move here. And then once I came here, I was only here for like a couple months, and then I went straight down a yard and was there for like a whole year.
Wow.
So
Immersed in it.
yeah. In between Portland, especially Long Bay, and Stony Hill, Kingston, which is how I met.
So you met Imar.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Now, when we talk about Cali, Cali has one of the most successful reggae scenes right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Internationally. Not just in the US, but internationally.
True.
But we're talking about LA now is not normally that staple for reggae.
Mm-mm.
California, when we're talking about other places, the Bay Area,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? San
North
Francisco,
Cal.
San Diego, North Cali, and stuff like that. Was there a reggae scene in LA when you were growing up that kind of drew you to it?
There is. It's different.
Different
So
type of
I
reggae.
say no disrespect.
Right.
He laughs because he knows how I feel. But it's different. Yeah, it's not my vibe.
Right.
I respect it. You
Right,
know, I
right.
respect it. But it's definitely
Not your
not
thing.
my vibe. You know, I don't sit on stage and go Irie man and then drink a beer and a bunch of alcohol and think that that's what's Irie. That's not Irie. That is not Irie.
That's not Irie at all. Jaja! She hitting them notes, boy. Hitting them notes. I feel you though, because when it comes to reggae, there's a certain authenticity and a certain liberty that I don't get me wrong, you know. Like everything else, they're jobs, you know.
Yeah.
There are many
Yeah.
people who suit up as
True.
police officers and soldiers,
True.
and they're not nice guys,
True.
No.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
No.
right.
but
That's
it's the
right.
gig,
Yeah.
right? You got many firefighters who are gonna save you from a burning building, but on their day off, they're not trying to help your cat out the tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're not necessarily living the thing. But when it comes to this music, if it's pure, if it's coming from a real place,
Mhm.
you see it, you feel it.
Yeah.
It's that different vibe.
Yeah.
Rather than just, you know,
True.
so I can hold a tune and, you know, I have the look, I have a vibe, I have some musicians, you know, package
Yeah.
this thing. And again, no knock on it,
Yeah.
because even that is important to the music too, because
True.
it keeps something going. I think it
Yes.
creates a space for the authentic folks to come in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True that.
I dig it. Imar, let me ask you this. Because we, from Yard,
Yes.
we have an apostrophe on this thing, the reggae music, right? I feel with you, you know.
Yes.
Mhm.
We sacred about it, you know what I mean?
Yes,
man.
I.
And we will let you know.
Yes.
Even though we're not buy and download and stream nothing, but that's a different convo.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation.
Yes, I.
but we're not doing none of that. But when we see the real deal, no matter where it comes from,
Yeah.
we can feel it
We can feel it. We can see
I hate
it.
that.
from a mile.
Yeah.
She said she met you in Stony Hill, right? And how did this occur? Is it just a choice meeting, or did somebody point her in your direction, or vice versa?
Well, technically crossroads, but
Well,
yeah.
it's funny, but I happened to meet her in Crossroad,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is, you know, how we met is, you know, a friend of I, you know, he's a producer, you know what I mean, called Udo from Amsterdam, link I up and say, Imar, you know, there's a female artist down there that she bad, but she from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to link her up, you know. I mean, I say, alright, send her in, you know.
Yeah.
And send her, you know, and she meet me in Crossroad, and I had a show at the time in Vineyard Town.
Right.
You know, it was a
Stop
peace
the
concert.
crime and violence.
Yeah. Stop the violence. Yeah.
So you were introduced it right into the trenches of it.
So
This was when the Uptown show.
yes, man. So she come to
I had-
somebody
yeah.
who, you know,
Yeah.
trod the ins, the out of Kingston. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
True.
I carry her in the heart
Yeah.
of the reggae music.
Right.
You know where it starts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she did well, she did excellent, and I said to myself from that, oh, this is a true talent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to, you know, pay her a little more attention,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
you know, we start, you know, build a relationship from there, and, you know, which is the music relationship, and, you know, we just take it from there until we reach here.
Yeah. And you reach here, so the connection.
Yeah.
I dig it. Here's the thing. I hear a lot of, and again, I love all music, right? Music is reggae music. In a business who give to me.
Yeah.
Give me some good reggae music, and I feel like everything serves its purpose.
Yes, sir.
There's a misconception that it must be
It
laden
does.
with message, right?
No.
It's like it's got to be rich with message. People don't realize that a good vibe and feel alright and don't worry about the stress is a hell of a lot of message.
Yeah.
Just in that, right?
Yeah, man,
It ain't got to be
free of the
preaching and
soul.
teaching.
Exactly.
So I love that, and I get that. So I appreciate everybody's thing. But when I was listening to the music, I felt a little different than how I feel when I get music from what I would say is non-Jamaicans. A lot of times, when I get reggae music from non-Jamaicans, it feels like their take on reggae music. It's no different from when me hear my Jamaican artists them trying to do their hip hop. It just ain't hip hop. It's their take on what it is.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But when I heard your music, there was no pretense to it. It sounded like if you had come to me right now and said, "Yeah, man, you know, I went to Jamaica when I was 3 and I grew up there and whatever the case may be," I would have believed you, just based on how the music not only sounds but how it feels.
Authentic.
Yeah.
It real.
Yeah, man. Authentic,
real.
man. Yes.
And that's what I mean by
Genuine.
That's your goal.
Yeah, I mean just connect to the roots and culture in a way that can't really explain it, you know.
Right.
So
Now, here's the unfortunate thing is this: reggae music. It ain't exactly at the current moment the most lucrative thing. So if you're looking at, if the Rolls Royce is on your mind,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If the crib on the hill is on your mind, then you might want to try something else. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But if connecting with the people and it's a true sense of spirit is what it's about, then you're on the right plane.
exactly,
Yeah.
and
You know
that's
what I'm
what
saying?
it is about. Yeah.
What's your mission? Because when I talk to musicians, myself, we're all on a mission.
Yes,
Right?
Yes,
And once we identify the mission, then we straight. The problem is
True.
sometimes people haven't identified the mission. What's your mission with this music?
Well, I would definitely say my mission is to open people's hearts and also in particular the heart of their mind, because we do have a heart in our mind, and we also have a heart in our soul, and we also have a heart in our gut. So basically just really reaching all the hearts, because people have their heart locked off because of many things, you know,
Right,
in life. And in reaching the heart, then that allows people to actually live their true purpose and true passion against all odds and all obstacles.
Right.
So that's really what drives me, because that's what music, reggae music especially, has done for me, you know, and reminded me of my innate calling to sing. And yeah, it's really about the heart of the mind.
I dig that. A lot of times we try to figure out the direction. Is it the music that drew you to Jamaica? Is it Jamaica that drew you to the music? In this case, it is the music that drew you to Jamaica,
Yes.
right? But reggae is not what taught you to sing. Were you singing all your life? Were you a kid growing up singing? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I started performing at 4, in like preschool settings.
Mad.
Yeah, actually.
So you were that singing kid just rolling around singing everywhere you go.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, it was me with the hairbrush and everything in the house. That was me, yeah.
I love it.
And I even started writing songs before I played any instruments, like around the ages of like 6 and 7. And then I would just remember the melody. And then I would just keep singing the song, like on the same key and everything.
Right.
So it's always been there. I grew up a lot around a lot of like just soul music or what you call Motown. Yeah, that's the
smoky joints.
Yeah,
the Marvin Gaye's and all them things.
Yeah, my mom loves all of that, so she raised me on some real good music, you know.
Right.
And yeah, just started performing from like the age of 4, and then through the rest of elementary school, high school, you name it, through college, you know.
So somehow, some way, you were gonna end up here. It's just a matter of what type of music, you know, where your marketing audience was, but somehow, some way, this was your trajectory.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I went through a lot. My life story is like a book.
Wow.
You know, I won't share everything here. I've been through many near-death experiences in my life, and really dark destruction times. So for me, reggae music was an awakening of self and to the Most High. So
I love it.
that's what led me here.
I dig it. And sometimes we see connections that are true, pure connections. And then we also see connections that are connections of convenience. Right?
True.
So a lot of times people be like, yo, we have that show now. I think we can make something of it if I get that person on it, or if I affiliate myself or whatever. But from listening to the songs, it sounds like synergy, right? That duet that you guys have, it sounds like synergy and like a thing. Talk to me a little bit about that, Imar, in terms of collaborating, because again, collaborating is something we can do from the vantage point of just creating music.
Yeah.
But that genuine collaboration, because there's something pure about that record.
Yeah.
That I dig. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, it was a genuine energy, you know what I mean? It was a frequency that, you know, she sent out, and, you know, somewhere along the line I picked it up.
Mad.
And, you know, it related to my life and to my story.
Right.
So what I did is just, you know, take the time out to hold a good meds. You know, at first I was telling her that, this song sound like it complete already, you know, why me? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, I say.
And on the contrary, you know, she's so determined that she said to me, Imar, just call up the song for me. Thank you.
They did the thing on about the one by Irae.
Here, give me your feet and go on and get to work, man.
I mean, get to work. I'm say, all right, sister, no worry.
Right.
So, you know, we link up a team, you know, Voltage big up yourself. You know what I mean? Me and Voltage link up, which is, you know, one of Barry's engineer. And, you know, we get it together and get it tight, you know what I mean? And send it after her, and was there pining and waiting and just hoping that she said, oh, Imar, well done. You know what I mean?
So at this point, you had already met?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you were back home and he was there?
Yeah.
Mm.
So, you know, and, you know, upon she contacted me back, you know, she said she loved the song, and said, all right, good. Not that I don't believe in myself, but the song was so beautiful already that I was saying to myself,
it felt complete already.
Oh, and this we can really squeeze on something, you know what I mean? But it worked out, and, you know, me see and realize our, you know, ideas, and, you know, we work on it.
The vision,
Vision, yes.
And you've been able to parlay that now into the live show. Because I realize that you guys have done a lot of performances together.
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
What's the reception like when you all step out there together to give? Because here's the thing with reggae. I tell people this. Sometimes it get too deep, you know. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
Sometimes it get too heavy.
Yes, man.
And there's this misconception amongst reggae creators. And the so-called purists of reggae music, that it must be heavy for it to be reggae music. Let me tell you something. Don't preach it.
True.
You can give me some message and give me what you need to give me, but give me the radio records, give me the fluff. I don't care.
You want to feel good.
I want to feel good, want it light and breezy, and some upper, some happy chords and some things that we can groove to.
Yeah.
If I'm down there and I need you to help, I'll come find you. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But just give me everything there, and that's what I get from the record is that the message is there. It's beautiful. But more than anything else, it's easy to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but talk to me a little bit about when you all touch the stage together for the drop a song. What's the vibe? What's the energy like?
Well, the energy nice. You know, do you remember the show that we did up in Palm Bay?
Yeah. Do me remember?
Yeah. It's
Reggae and Food
man,
Music
you know?
Fest. Yeah, we had the first pull up to that tune.
Yes, man. I mean, every show we go, you know, it's like it always give you that, you know, energy, that vibes, that, you know, that, you know, people always say, well done.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I
one
mean?
thing I won't forget so far along the trajectory of this song is that up at Crazy Uncle Mike's in Boca,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this one girl, she come up and goes, "Is that your song?" And we're like, I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I thought it was like Mariah Carey or something. I'm like,
But I can see why they would say that to them. Because there are certain records
yeah.
that have a familiar sound.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's a familiar,
A familiar
vibe to it.
voice. Yeah.
And you start feeling, it's like, something. I get a perfect example. Wayne Wonder, I've spoken to Wayne.
Yeah.
He has some originals that people think are covers.
Oh, true.
Just based on how they are delivered.
Yeah.
You know, people think that they're covers, but it's just how you sing them, how you deliver them. And you have a smooth vibes, which is like almost like an R&B kind of a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You deliver something. So I can see how somebody would be thinking that, this sounds familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And a lot of the time, we have, as human beings, we take our feel
Mm-hmm.
and we transfer it, right?
True.
It's like, I remember hearing songs that Drew Hill sung, and they were original songs, but it sounded like a Stevie song to me. April Showers. I was like, that sound like a Stevie joint.
Yeah.
And I had to go read the credits to prove that it wasn't Stevie. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Uncle Mike's there, so people come. That to me is a compliment in itself when somebody comes up to you and say,
yeah, man, for real.
Is that a cover? Shut up and download it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Download it and find out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I dig that. And where else have you guys been? Because I think Atlanta, all over the place.
Yeah.
Man, we've been to Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, true.
Well, I'm from
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Right.
She's been to Jamaica. yeah.
And the energy, the reception is dope.
We've been around, and you know, so far the chemistry, the energy, the vibes is amazing. You know, personally, I'm enjoying it.
Right.
You know, what I mean, music is a thing that I learned to enjoy. I don't just enjoy the victory or the end. You know, I enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? That's me. That's Imar, Shephard.
The whole road, the track.
Yes, man. Loving it.
And if there's no obstacles, if there are potholes, Jamaica will come from.
Yes, man.
Even though we love that highway that's gonna take us from Ocho to Kingston, smooth, right?
Yes, man.
But we're not telling something unfamiliar when there's no potholes on the road. I'm like, something alright, somebody that's
I want to go on.
We need a country road a little bit.
Go down Spurs, go pass.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm in California. Bruh.
Yes.
I love that. But that's what I get from your music, and that's what I get from your. Like I said, I'm just getting familiar with your songs.
Yeah.
So what I do, I just create a little. I'll just pull up, add, like, and then say, okay, I rock to that.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing whatever I'm doing, it's playing, you know. But the difference with me when it comes to this music thing, you know, is I don't have the capability of listening in the background. So if I listen to it,
yes,
and my wife or anybody that talk to me, I'm gonna stop it. She's like, no, just turn it. No.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop it. Tell me what you have to tell me.
Yes.
And when we're done, I get back to it.
True.
And that, I feel that with good music. If we turn it down and I have the conversation, I ain't feeling it.
Oh,
okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling it, but I definitely dig. And I'm here talking about this song. People, I'm like, oh, wait, song there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about this right here. It's called Anything's Possible.
Yeah, this is the follow-up to Cycles of Life.
This is the follow-up.
Yeah.
It's coming on
So this ain't out yet?
April 1st.
It's not out yet.
Because that's what I'm searching. I'm going to find it.
No, it's not out yet.
But Cycles of Life was in the email I sent you like in December.
That's out?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
That's the first one that we performed.
Because that's in my playlist.
That's the one that we're talking, that we were just reasoning about.
Yeah, so this one is a follow-up.
I got you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do it like R. Kelly used to drop the remix before they dropped the original. Star Wars be dropping the thing before the original too. The prequel come on. I hate this.
Debut.
Review.
So you're up now, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't out yet. We jumped the gun. Well, I jumped the gun. I love living in the future anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't out yet. When is it coming out?
April 1st, available for pre-download March 17th.
So this is after you done did the first collab and worked out whatever the case may be. This is you went peaches and herb on him. You know what I mean? Like seasoned.
This is coming off my upcoming EP, so I'm featuring him on it.
Mad. So that means that we can save the other one then, Cycles of Life, which I got to drop from. And by the way, I love that song there. I'm hearing this for the first time.
Give thanks.
But the other one, I'm going to dig this too. But the other song, Cycles of Life, pretty things.
Give thanks.
Lodge up Tracy Christie.
So it's good to know.
I remember talking to Imar about this when he was here last time. The importance of incorporating the live instrumentation in your show, so to speak, right? And you mentioned you play instruments. Talk to me a little bit about that. What instruments do you play?
I play the guitar mostly, but I started on the ukulele. And then I taught myself the guitar from that. Yeah.
So you're self-taught.
Yeah, I started with the small string, and I was like, all right, once we can manage this, then give me the bigger one.
Nice.
Basically, that was my frame of thought, but
nice.
I should play the djembe.
and I played the djembe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, and in your shows, you be
Beautiful.
rocking them things.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Love the djembe.
Yeah.
Love percussion in general.
A lot of artists always ask them sometimes, and I have preferences. I love everybody. But in terms of when it's time to go perform, there's certain audiences and certain places that I just love, right?
True.
For example, at home here, there are different venues, but there is the Culture Room. There's something about it. It's not the biggest venue, 750 max, 700, something like that. And people up top, people at the bottom, but it's a condensed energy. And it's almost like a mosh pit kind of a vibe. And it's always just an energy there and there. Mark, it's good to do the big shows. We've done the big festivals. People halfway over there, you're 60 feet away from me. But it's a different vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than this. Talk to me a little bit about your live shows. What's your preference? Is it the acoustic vibe, the intimate performances, the big stage? Ain't nothing wrong with loving the big stage, right? So talk to me a little bit about that.
Honestly, the more musicians on stage, the better. And if they all work together, I love that. I love like bringing big sound, big energy. Like I love that.
So you can get a 10-piece you're rocking.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you know, if it's a nice, small, intimate vibe, I like that too. So it's hard to decide. But festivals always are a big charge of energy because of the reciprocation of energy that you get from the people. And
they came for that.
Yeah, and how it's really affecting them, you know. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I always feel like festival is something we think is the music. It's not the music, it's the energy.
Yeah,
because those people leave the most for come have a.
Great.
Well, you know the thing going on.
Yes,
Sometimes we're going to some dance and something, and them people never come out here for have a good time.
No.
Them come out here for stand up in the corner and stiff like this.
Yeah.
Don't step on my shoes,
And
kind
I
of a
pray,
vibe.
so.
And I pray everybody. You know what I mean? Nobody not dance.
Yeah,
but when you go to a festival, the people show up lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Done high already, frosters, whatever. Come to sing off key like a mug, but that's what we're here for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love that energy. But what you said is something I really, really dig. And we spoke about this last time, is when it comes to reggae music, I feel like there's this tendency to half-ass reggae.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the production is done, but once you got 4 pieces, people think it's complete. Oh shit, I just need a bass, I just need a drum, I need a keys and a guitar, and we're good to go, right? But like what you said just now, being up there, you got like 2-3 horn section. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody just on percussions alone.
I love that.
You got 3 people carrying the harmonies and all the things. Too easy over there.
Yeah.
And you deliver it to them no different from the Motown people do. You know what I'm saying?
Berries.
Barry sang them when Barry's up there with his band and I get that energy. So hear you say that, it's just our breath of fresh air to me.
Yes, man.
I love the fact that a sound I want to deliver the thing.
Yeah, man.
That's where we want to
Sure,
get
sure.
it, you know.
And the budget, them need to have the budget.
And that
I
too.
mean,
Because
Them
the
need
promoters
to
also
have
be
it.
half-assed in the reggae,
Mm,
right? But sometimes I wonder whose fault it is, you know what I mean? Is it
yeah.
for us? Because we'll tell them, oh yeah, we can do it. The R&B acts ain't doing that.
yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
They're letting you know, hey, nah, it's 10 of us,
Right.
right? But sometimes the reggae acts will be like, Uncle 5 we can come, Uncle 4 we can come.
Yeah,
Mhm, That's
All right,
true.
we're
You
good.
sell yourself short
You know what I mean?
in a way because you want to
Sure.
connect with people so bad and
And you compromise your sound,
yeah.
True.
you know?
True.
And you never know who's hearing that song for the first time.
Mm,
Can you imagine you have this song the way it is right now,
right.
and you bring it to somebody who's hearing it for the first time, and you're not able to give it to them
Exactly.
like this.
Yeah.
It's like cheating.
Exactly.
You're out them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's between the rock and the hard place still.
Ja.
because,
Two rocks.
Yeah. I can tell you. You know, we want to come full circle, but at the same time, as she said, budget, more time, you know.
Yeah.
And you as an artist coming up to the rank, you know, want to overdo it and, you know, keep out yourself, you know what I mean? So I find that happens most of the time when you are a young artist growing up,
Yeah.
coming up to the rank.
Yeah.
You face those, you know, challenges.
And that's real. And that's real. And the good thing is you guys know and you're prepared for it.
Mhm.
But see, you're doing it
And that's
because
why-
you have to.
Yes.
While your intent, based on what you're saying, is
Yeah.
to give them the big sound
Yeah.
when you can.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who don't have the intent to ever do that. They're content
No.
with just
With
the
just-
constraints of the simple.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
bare
personally, I
minimum.
love to play and sing.
Mm-hmm.
I love to play and sing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask me,
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer a full band
Yeah.
out there and
Where you
sing.
just
Yeah.
focus
Yeah, I
on
mean,
singing
I
and
just play
connecting
and
with the
sing
people.
because sometimes we have to.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't help it.
And it brings a different element.
Yeah, and it brings a different
And
element,
showcase
but-
something special
yeah,
about
yeah.
you.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I could do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And sometimes you have to really show them, say, I
Yeah.
can do this.
Yes,
True,
yes,
true.
yes. Because to be honest with you, as a musician,
Yeah.
when you learn to play music, you know,
Mm.
you know, sometimes some things happen to you
Mhm.
in life that force you to,
Mhm.
you know, push the level up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, a musician forced me to go and learn to play music for myself because of the disappointment and the, you know, the setbacks and the challenges
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
had to face, you know, coming up through the rank. Not so much now, you know, because, you know, as the thing grow,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
start realize, musicians start realize, and once you pick up your phone and say, Ray,
Yeah.
as long as Ray, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
We there.
Yeah, yeah,
There.
yeah.
And we can deliver.
Yes, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So it kind of different now. So, you know, we give thanks for them same way.
I love it. It is what it is. A
Yeah.
part of the thing, part
You
of
know,
the
we give
course.
thanks for the growth.
I feel like if nobody has the struggle
Yeah.
stories, there are few people, you know, don't get me wrong, for a few people who they don't have to go through the struggle
Yeah.
because of lineage or whatever the case
Yeah,
may be.
yeah.
And the great ones aren't afraid to say, listen, I sit down and have a conversation with Gun right one time, and he was saying straight, yeah, my path ain't the same as the average person, right?
True.
Mm,
But in the same breath, there's even more pressure because of the fact that he didn't have to kick down the doors.
Yes.
If he goes through the doors and don't deliver, then he
Yes.
has the monkey on his back of saying, well, you're only in here because of
Yeah.
lineage, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
True.
you have to bring it.
You have to bring it, man.
Yeah.
But for those who, you can hear the artists who have been through it
Yeah.
and who have had to cultivate something from nothing,
True.
in adverse to somebody who just showed up at the right place at the right time and the opportunity presented itself.
Right.
So
True that.
I dig that.
True
Now,
that.
your connection with yoga,
Mhm.
mentioned Janan and all of the things, she has a certain context to her music,
Mhm.
right? Though a little bit more on the militant side, she has a certain context which is almost like a connectivity. It's a natural, to me, connectivity with nature and the whole, and how we refer to it is earthy. I'm sure you've heard that. You heard that term.
Yes,
Earthy.
True.
Nubianism. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When it comes to the music, is that from that yoga aspect of it? Is that whole, okay, I'm in a zen and I can portray that through the music? Or is it the opposite way around where the music takes you there? Talk to me a little bit about this yoga and music relationship.
That's a good question. Yeah, I think they come together. I think they really come together. Because yoga is breath and breath is frequency anyways. And the more you connect to your breath, the more you are able to silence any external noise, like outside of the outside world, and you can really just hear your soul voice.
Right.
That's how I would put it. So it definitely creates that earthy vibe because you're grounded. You know, you practice. Yoga is a discipline at the same time, and you practice. You know, being grounded within yourself at all times and being the best version of yourself. So I guess it can kind of feed the earthiness into the music. Yeah.
I dig that. And I've always wanted to see. I remember one time she was coming up, and I thought the label missed the mark or the opportunity to, because she was coming up here on her own to do a yoga show. And I'm saying to myself, yo, that would be so fire if they were able to fuse the reggae and that yoga vibe and just make it a yoga reggae.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since the two definitely
and
do
there
go.
is that. Yeah. Like yoga on dub.
Yeah.
She does that. But there's a lot of music in there's even like artists that consider themselves like yoga festival artists. And some of them are like reggae infused dub, like yeah.
Mad. As an artist coming up, your different struggles is relegated to different people, right?
True.
I hear that the struggle of the female artists all the time is like, yo, it's a male dominated industry, and you know the struggle is different, right? Not that the men don't have struggle, but it's a different struggle. You got multiple struggles. Have you dealt with that, or somehow, somewhere you've managed to skirt around it?
I've definitely dealt with it.
Yeah.
I've definitely dealt with it. It can make you get into a little vexation thing because it's like, you know, when them can't take you serious because they're just looking at you because they want your poom poom or something. It's
Right.
Dude, grow up. Like,
it's real.
We're talking about business. You can't get off your dick. Like, what's
Right,
wrong
right,
with you?
right,
Like,
right.
so I've dealt with it in that regard. But how I go around it is I always just stay true to the music and stay true to the path and the journey. And I find that when I stick true to that, it's like them people that now go take you serious until you have the right team speaking for you.
Right.
That's when them I go hear from you again.
Right.
But until then, they can just kind of fall off.
Right.
And then the right people that you're supposed to connect with will come. So
that struggle don't ever go away.
No.
And it ain't going away anytime soon.
Until certain ones can kind of
fade out.
Zip up them pants and
that ain't happening.
yeah.
Prepare for the struggle.
Yeah.
But it's not even, and to be honest with you, and I have the conversation sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And I oftentimes wonder, because every time things happen, we try to figure out where this comes from, right? So I feel like the way how the male artist walks through the studio doors, and not I won't universally, broad brush everybody, but how the male artist walks through the studio doors and how I see a lot of the female artists walk through the studio doors is not the same thing, right? The man is going through there. Well, first of all, the other man not give him nothing for nothing for free. Ain't no freebies around here. No blind, no nothing not going on. You know what I mean? Let's do this. It's business. Whereas I've seen a lot of the ladies exploit their femininity. So in other words, they go to the studio and bring just the talent. And then the producer and everybody is supposed to provide everything else. That's why I've never heard a man use the frame "my producer," but I've always heard the ladies use the term "my producer." Because the man knows that I know my producer, I paid him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always felt like for that, the stuff like that contributes to it. And it comes back to haunt everybody. So one person or a couple of persons or your predecessors may take it that road. So now everybody taking leverage and feel like, oh, for real? Well, if I saw it, I go, then I'm applied to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's sad, but it's real.
It's real, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the good thing sometimes is having some dope people beside you to help you navigate the waters.
Yeah, you need a team. You need a team.
Some real people, you know what I mean? And they say, oh, she Imar come through, the artist and the artist, okay, cool. We can't take certain steps. And I also get an aura like, you know, everybody want to take a step first, but in 2 seconds, you can figure out whether you need to leave that alone.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It doesn't take long
Whether you're up to that
for you to come to the
frequency
decision.
or you're not up to that frequency.
All of a sudden the tone changes and they're very professional.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I can't get that. So trust me, I know the vibe, I know the energy.
Yeah.
Let's keep trotting the way you trot.
Give
Ladies and
thanks.
gentlemen, it's Ashley Irae, it's Imar Shephard. Now, EP comes out when?
It's gonna be releasing in May, so look out for it. May.
EP comes out in May. Don't have a date yet, but in the month of May is when we drop it.
Yeah, it's in the month of May. Yeah.
I always, again, reggae music, other genres, the strategy comes first, and then comes the music, right?
Yeah.
But reggae music are creatives,
Yeah.
and we go with the flow and go with the energy. As much as it is a business, it's a lot less of a business than most other genres.
Yeah.
It's a lot more you
Energy.
in it, right?
Yeah.
But any plans like shows and trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
trying to orchestrate tours and whatever the case may be?
Oh yeah. We have enough things coming up, especially April. So April 20th we have Kahuna Bar Reggae Sundays up in Deerfield.
Mhm.
And then the 27th, Prohibition Kitchen, big up Sailor Jane.
Man, large up Sailor Jane, large up
Yes.
Sailor Jane. She's fire.
Reggae Sundays. And then we have May 3rd, Havana Reggae Festival with Inner Circle headlining that.
Mhm.
That's up in Quincy, Florida, all the way
Mhm.
up top there.
I dig that.
And then we have more things in the works right now.
Right.
But, yeah.
But the plan is once this EP's here, you're taking it to the masses.
Yeah. And then definitely in the summertime, gonna be making my way to the Midwest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
And you got the album out too,
Yes.
so that means that it's like because
Up and running.
you're ready to rock.
My foot light.
Ja.
My foot light.
Ja, no.
Yeah.
Because the issue a lot of people come across is when the doors open, they're not prepared.
Yeah, man.
You know,
When the
I'm
big
not
year,
ready.
you know.
You know, when you have the catalog.
Yeah, man.
We'll
One
give
thing
him that
about
show.
Imar Shepherd, me always come with a new song.
Yeah.
And I'm
Right
always
now,
practicing.
Yeah, always practicing.
You're always doing music.
Always doing music.
Right.
Round the clock,
On stage,
you know.
off stage.
Off stage and stage. I love to just pick up the guitar for even 10 minutes,
Mm.
you know, in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, we got more.
Right,
But, you know, we have a lot of music coming out, you know,
Mm.
still have music coming out, music out there, you know. There's a single coming on the 21st of this month,
Mhm.
you know. How Can I Complain? Is the
Mhm.
name of that song.
21st of March?
This month.
Yeah,
Mm,
this
okay.
month.
Okay.
You know, which is about 2 weeks from now. About 2 weeks
Next
from now.
Friday.
Little
Next
less,
Friday.
little less than that. Mhm.
That's
Yes.
next Friday.
When you gonna change?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Produced by, you know, Isachar Music, distributed by Tough Gang International.
Mhm.
You know, so that's coming. You know, it's coming with a video as well. You know,
Mhm.
one of the things that Ashley don't discuss is that she's.
I have a videography company called Irae Visuals. So
Really?
Yes,
I do editing.
So you edit the videos.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So when you say you win, you win.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Full circle.
I love
Full
creating.
circle,
I
you know.
love
Ja.
creating.
Ja.
Yeah.
Feel like when I'm them R. Kelly CD, it said written, produced, song written, shrink wrap, photography, all of that by him.
Yeah.
So everything you see it, right?
Yeah.
Everything. Vinyl pressed by Ashley Irae.
And they always come in there for
Yeah.
that. You know, though sometimes the work can be difficult, it can be horrible, but at the same time, you know, as an artist nowadays, it's best if you can do everything for yourself,
Self-sustainable.
even if you're not doing it.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
you
I mean?
can.
But you can. You know what I mean?
Because you can't critique it if you don't know it.
That's
anyway.
it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and it brings us to, you know, that's one of the reasons why even I and I learned to play music.
Mm.
So when a man in real shall and say 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, you can
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
relate to what
Speak
they're
a
saying.
language.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
And I can tell her one say, hey, you go off there, you know, fix that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, respectfully.
Yeah. But I heard that, dog.
Yeah. No one. So
I heard that.
I implore, me encourage all young artists that you know learn to play an instrument. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
surround yourself with great people, and you know it can work.
I love that. I love
True.
that. When it comes to film and all that stuff, right? A lot of times they will release the trailers, and
Yes.
when you look it up, you'll get a short synopsis, whatever it is,
Mm.
right? Same
True.
thing with books. So before you dive in, you have an idea of what you're getting into.
Yeah.
What's your synopsis of this upcoming? Tell me a little bit about your project coming out right now. What the masses need to know, what they're gonna be getting, what's your vibe, and what you're trying to deliver.
Okay, well, the title is called Word Sound Power, so you know you're gonna get word sound power. But it's definitely overcoming adversity through changing your mindset. I would say learning how to change your mindset, learning how to liberate your mind, and really just positive energy, you know, keeping a positive mindset. Like that's like the biggest thing that I would say listeners will dive into is just learning how to do that, because in all the things that happen in the world, it's hard. It's people can get drawn into complaining all the time. How can I complain? You know, but yeah, the more that you can really stay in that Irish spirit, that's going to elevate you, and that's also gonna keep bringing things to be grateful for.
How many tracks on it?
You know, it's 5 with 1 dub.
So 6 total.
So 6, yeah.
Mad. And we're talking about the upcoming project and the upcoming shows, and then you know, I guess the visuals too, since that's your world. Right?
Coming.
How important is it to tie them all together? Because I always feel like, you know, sometimes people put effort into one thing or the other, but not everything.
Yeah.
And especially with reggae music being as grassroots as it is, you know, we need all the cogs turning at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, people
the full package.
The full package. You hear promoters and people think about, well, how much revenue the thing I got bring in, but the thing I always try to tell people is the overhead. You know, invest in a reggae artist, because the truth is, even if it don't generate what hip hop generates or what R&B generates, the overhead is also way less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pyrotechnics around there.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a total different ball game.
True.
But I love the fact that you are connecting all the dots and saying, listen, everything got to be done, because we're trying to make sure we're on the up and up and people see what they need to see, as well as hear what in their hair.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's nice to be able to do your own editing. Personally, I feel it's so nice to be able to do your own editing and your own shots, or have at least like some people on your team where you can kind of direct the shots, maybe them give you some ideas, but that you have an idea, and the ideas come to you as you go. So it's almost like writing a song when you're editing.
So you write the song, get the message out you want in the song, but a lot of times the visuals don't come out like the song because you weren't the one telling the story, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now that you edit it, you get to write the song and write the song.
Exactly. Exactly. Write the song and write the tune.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Imar Shephard. It is Ashley Irae, and I'm gonna squeeze off the thing for the people right now because it's a big tune, and it's in my playlist. I gotta squeeze it. Ladies and gentlemen,
man.
Ashley Irae, Imar Shephard, Cycles of Life.
Yo, I love your shirt too. Your shirt, bad.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
My virgin create them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
Conscious creator, yeah.
That's his thing.
So true.
Have to. I jump snapper.
Seems so rough. Don't let the past become the present. Living the now and learn from the lessons. Yeah. Moving through the cycles of life.
Bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Imar Shephard, Ashley Irae in the building. My guests today. It's called Cycles of Life. This is on the EP, right?
No, man, this was a single.
Squeeze it down.
That's why we have our next one.
Squeeze it out,
Squeeze
squeeze it out,
Squeeze it out.
Re-release.
I love it.
New cycles of life. Yeah, it's been out for a year now.
Here am I, baby.
That's how I felt for the longest. It seemed got too sick of being broken down.
Yeah.
Then one day, I got picking my way after all the long nights alone. Finally let go. Put more action in the faith of now. So can't look down. I feel say up. Even when reality seems so rough. Don't let the past become the present. Live in the now and learn from the lessons. Yeah, moving through the cycles of life. Gotta keep the balance in life. Gotta keep the balance in line every time, all the time, every time, every time. Make you know, let it show. The vibes are your words, it's a win. I see yours for everything. Now I'm your confirming. Then come rain, then sunshine. Moving through the cycles of life. Gotta keep the balance in life. Every time. Trust the road that I take. The judge will never give me more than what's meant for me. Yeah. Oh. To the more than what's meant for me. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Motor seal up the thing. Motor seal up the thing. Motor seal it up. Big tune.
Yes, sir.
Love that tune there. I can see why that person, it feels very radio. And like I said, that's what I'm here for. You can't keep the other thing there. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. Give me that radio. Give me that road trip music.
Yes.
That let me drive up the coast and just listen to things easy. I got my own problems.
Easy
You know what I'm saying?
listening,
I'm
easy
just trying to listen to
listening.
some good, cool, easy, relaxing music.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting from this. Is this what you would say kind of the vibe and energy of the project? Because I know subject matter may differ, but is that the vibe, the energy kind of like a easy?
No, the project, honestly, it's definitely a easy listening, but it's more going into like dub. It's a very dub project. The producer Jalix over in France, so it's a European production.
Musicals, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robot Dub kind of the real.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So
do you find that, all right, it's funny, you mentioned like they're over in Europe,
yeah,
and it's, for lack of a better word, you get the authentic vibe, but you get it from Europe. Whereas sometimes at home, I think it's timing. I think in anything like at home in Jamaica, we've been doing reggae so long that sometimes people, they want to do something else and they move on and they might incorporate a whole bunch of stuff. And people see it as aborting or vacating the authentic space, when it's just, I'm doing this for so long, I'm like, can I try something else? You know what I'm saying? In adverse to somebody overseas who, for lack of a better, because Europe to me is a little bit behind on the timeline.
true.
And it allows
True
them to
that.
maintain that roots, that rubber dub, that dub, that stuff that we are missing.
Them love it, yeah.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about this whole vibe with this producer over there in France?
Yeah, so I just really I seen him on Instagram and I just loved his production. You know, I love dub. Dub is one of my favorite like free genres. Like not just like making a dub mix of a song, but the actual creation of dub, like the whole science behind it almost. Like I just love that. It just
Say connected with you.
yeah, the spiritual frequency that it takes you on, you know.
Mad.
So the way that he produces is like old school but modern at the same time, because him use like a lot of like analog and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's very like sound system man style. So yeah, that's what listeners can expect as far as the feel and the vibe.
So how do you, because a lot of that stuff you mentioned is a sound system type of vibe, which is true.
Yeah.
And I see right now there's an energy like Protege and Tippy I have where they're going out there right now with the dub mixers.
Yeah.
And doing it in real time.
Yeah.
But that's kind of almost like leaving the band. Are you able to incorporate that sound on stage? Because again, you're out there with musicians, right?
True.
How do you translate that on stage?
Well, I definitely love having like my own vocal effects. Like I love having vocal pedals that I can,
you control that.
Yeah. Like turn it on, turn it off, turn up the volume, turn different effects on. So that's definitely a huge part of the performance, you know. Yeah.
I dig that.
Having that vocal vibe. Unless the engineer can do it, then.
No, we don't trust him.
That's
We
fine.
don't trust him.
Unless you have someone like scientists behind the thing. You know.
I mean, if you got scientists, but that brother up there, we don't trust him. Our brother named Kevin, we don't trust you, my lad. We don't trust you. You know what I mean?
And you know, Drummy can have his drum pack.
And trigger and stuff.
You know, trigger all the dub sounds.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, that's amazing. That dub vibe there.
Yes.
Yeah.
On stage.
Greatness, man.
With the band
Beautiful.
is like.
Oh my God. Sometimes you get lost in. I know I get lost in the show sometimes.
Yeah.
I tell people this: if I'm there doing something, I'm just there for me, and you happen to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here and a part of the thing.
Yeah.
Because it sounds too sweet. I might be here focused on these, just enjoying what's coming to the money. And oh snap, my bad. I forgot y'all were out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On them kind of dub mix there.
Yeah.
Bruh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am our Shephard. And actually, Irae, you guys brought instruments.
Yes.
I see you got a guitar. I see you got your djembe there. So, I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. Go back a little so the camera can catch you. I'll turn the mics up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna let y'all do what you do, right? So I tell you something, me love the show, you know. So I'm at the show right now.
Okay.
When I watch over this, I got this thing real deal Holyfield. Do your thing.
All right. Cycles of Life.
Okay. All right.
Live and direct. Sunshine, just moving through the cycles of life. In our hearts and in our minds, we've gotta keep a balance in line. Yeah, you come rain, sunshine, we're moving through the cycles of life. In our hearts, in our minds, we've gotta keep a balance in line. Yeah, when will I ever really find a king that I can trust and depend on? That's how I felt for the longest. It seemed I'm so sick of being broken down. Then one day, don't I bring you my way? After all the long nights alone, it was when I finally let go and put more action in the faith of love. Can't look down, happy stay up, even when reality seems so rough. Don't let the past become the present. Live in the now and learn from the lessons. And the sunshine is moving through the cycles of life. In our hearts and in our minds, we gotta keep the balance in line. Yeah, come rain and the sunshine.
of love. It make you glow, let it show. Makes me wanna hold you close. And the vibe you bring, it is a win-win. I see you as my anything. Well, if I'm talking till you find the right king. No, I'm here confirming. I love you from your heart. Yeah. Oh. You always in my heart. Yeah. Oh. And you know we bless my child. And sunshine.
Every time, all the time, every time. Whoa, I, well, another day, another dollar to make. Money on my mind, I got no time to waste. Putting in the work is the road that I take. But God never give me money, what's meant for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all enjoying that over there, but me I get thing live, so I make me show off. I'm kind of weird and around for boosting my thing, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, this show inside of here is amazing. Again,
Good thing.
it's your world. Do what you do. Do what you do. I put those out,
Alright.
but we have your clear seeing way.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, this one reach out to the beautiful ladies, you know. Yeah, man, for those of you who love and respect the ladies, let me hear some lion sound. Let me hear it say, rah. Can I hear somebody say, rah? Yeah. Watch it dance across the floor. She turned and smiled at me and wouldn't ask for more. Stunning ovation, she deserves an encore. Damn, she's beautiful.
Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Imar Shephard. It's Ashley Irae, and the vibe is just nice. The vibe is right. John Owen Star. Listen, again, I'm rubbing it in. It's thing proper inside of the studio. Man. Hold on.
Until Mr. G said, it's over. What you doing?
Well, I ain't never say that, right? I was never say that. I'll be like, I'll be here in the morning if I ain't.
No, give me something else.
You know, I get one. You get one. Boy.
It's up to him, man.
Come. Okay. All right.
All right, so this is, you like Celine Dion, G-Cole?
I sure do.
Lovely.
All right, so I have A New Day Has Come, you know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's the only reggae rendition that has ever been done of that song. Out.
Wow.
So
It's beautiful.
Ja.
One of my favorite. of
Yeah?
hers. Yeah.
And it's on the EP.
yeah. No.
Unfortunately.
You only have more
So hold
than
up.
just that.
So what I'm getting from this pretty much is this. As dope as the music is that's being released,
Yeah.
you need to get your ass to the show.
Yes.
You need to come out to the show when Ashley Irae and Imar Shephard is there. Like,
Yes.
there's some stuff that you can
Yes.
only and will only get at the show.
At the show.
Exactly.
Yes.
True.
I get
True
it.
that.
I-
True that. All right.
Jumpy.
I was waiting for so long for a miracle to come. And everyone told me to be strong. Hold on and don't shed any tears. Through the darkness and good times, I knew I'd make it through. When the world thought I had
Ladies and gentlemen, that's fire right there. And I'll tell y'all this, beautiful, 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 beautiful. That ain't no, that's just a microphone, some instruments, not even a little bit of ice in there, nothing of that or anything. Y'all be sounding amazing up in here. Can I get one more?
Yes.
Can I get one more?
I want to just keep
But-
going.
A while ago, she
The man want to go home.
Watch it, man. You almost make me cry a while ago. Don't ramp with me, yeah? Now we are ramp. Don't ramp with me.
Tears.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all enjoying the show. We'll do one more for myself.
Alright, one more.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Let's go. Whenever you're ready, let's go.
When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that point in life, try one more time. One more time. When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that point in life, try one more time. One more time. Even if it is the darkest part in my life, getting like what tears cause I'm hurting inside. We pray the higher side, so she knows it's life. And then we can't make it down if we went over and right. The woman of my dream can't back up this time. But that's okay, cause I love me time. And I don't love darkness. We rather sunshine. When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that point in life, try one more time. One more time. When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that breaking point, try one more time. One more time. There were reasons to lose my mess. So when I lose the truth, I run my honest breath. Like a falling soldier, them let me for dead. Georgia instead. We know they want me upset. We know they want me stressed. Do the blood tests and sweat. Them they know I know that people left. When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that point in life, try one more time. One more time. When you reach that breaking point, and when you reach that point in life, try one more time. One more time. February's lose my match. I lose the tool to earn my honest bread. Like a falling soldier, them left me for dead. Hey, me turn to charge I instead. But no, them want me upset. Me know them want me for stress. But through the blood, tears and sweat, them fi know I know that me bled. When you reach that breaking point, when you reach that point in life, try one more. When you reach that point in life, when you reach that breaking point, try one more time. One more time now. One more time now. One more time now. Hey G-Cole. One more time, yeah. Ashley Irae. One more time now. It's high to share. One more time now. To all my beautiful listeners out there. One more time now. Just try one more time.
Bop, 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 bop. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ashley Irae, it's Imar, Shephard. First of all, let me thank you both for the show. And what that says to me pretty much is, ladies and gentlemen, anytime you see the thing up and it says show time, make sure you come check out this store. I can see the chemistry and the synergy and what goes down on stage and just wilding out and just having fun, delivering the music, but just having fun. And I see that yoga too, because it ain't easy to sit down and hit the notes. You know what I mean?
True.
Not even Selena sit down and hit the notes.
I've been taking some of her class.
Yes, you've been in the yoga class too?
I learn. Yeah.
Brother, I love it. Ashley Irae, I love it. Ladies and
Pick up
gentlemen,
yourself.
yes, the EP comes out when?
It comes out in May, but right now you want to look out for the next single that's dropping from the EP, which is Anything Is Possible.
Featuring Imar Shepherd.
Yes, available
Anything Is
April
Possible.
1st. Pre-download coming this Monday, the 17th. So make sure I'm gonna save it, pre-download.
Yes.
And while you prep for that today, tomorrow, go listen to Cycles of Life, because that song there. You know, like I said, some of these movies, the Marvel movies, they give you the first one after. You get the prequel first, whatever. So, you know what I mean? In this case, go and get Cycles of Life and
Check it out.
and then tune in to anything's possible. I want to say thank you on behalf of Jamaicans.com, on behalf of myself, all the radio affiliates, everybody carrying the show. Thank you so much. Drop some social media. I'm going to start with you, Imar Shephard. What's the social media that people can find you?
Well, it's Impeccable Imar Shepherd, you know, Instagram, Impeccable Imar Shepherd, Facebook, you know what I mean? Impeccable Imar Shepherd. You have TikTok, and it's spelled IMARSHEPHARD. And for those of you who want to check out Imar Shepherd music on all major digital platforms. So let's go out and, you know, stream, you know. Well, I could download and all them things. So I could download.
Support the team.
I could support. You know what I mean? Tell nobody from the telephone. Support.
That's the thing. That's
Yes,
and Ashley, where can I find you?
Ashley Irae, Irae, like the ray of sun. That's on Instagram, Facebook, the same thing on TikTok, the same thing on Spotify, all digital platforms. So
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Very
Same thing
simple.
everywhere.
Same thing everywhere.
Ja. Ladies
And
and
I
gentlemen.
heard your music too. I've been listening to your music.
Oh, for real? Give thanks.
Yeah, I
Give
like
thanks.
I love
Album
it,
comes in the
actually.
summertime.
Okay,
So hopefully, you know, we might meet up on the road, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
The band is waiting on me. We're going to get it together. We might meet up on the road.
That is it.
Awesome.
But I ain't going to be backstage. I'm going to be around front watching the doing thing.
No, what about on stage?
We'll be in front.
Hey, I'm ready.
You're qualified.
I'm
qualified.
ready.
I hear you.
I
hear
give
you.
thanks. I give thanks.
Yeah,
I
man,
give thanks.
energy.
I ain't rolling up with no
Nice.
guitars though. I ain't, you know what I mean?
No, man, we play for you.
You got it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might pop out a trumpet or something. Like, yeah, I want to think. But, you know what I mean? But
That is it.
that's just optics. You know what I mean?
That's it. You
That
know?
trombone ain't worked since the last 20 years, but it
Yes,
looks
man.
good.
You look good, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Imar Shepherd, Ashley Irae, and I want to say thank you. We have to, you know what I mean? I might stay a little longer tonight. We got to get the thing proper. Remember,
Respect.
this episode will be up ASAP, all right? A lot of times we do the radio stuff and the radio runs and then we'll put it up on a podcast. But again, subscribe to the podcast, Homegrown G-Cole, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you listen, iHeartRadio. Go ahead and subscribe right now. It don't cost you anything. And then this episode will be up, especially if you just joined the program, you'll be able to go and just, you know what I mean? Go on your road trip and listen to a reasoning between me and the artist. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Again, thank you all both so much.
Give thanks.
I
No
appreciate
respect.
it. Make sure to go get the music, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's about. I got to go.
You know, I don't know what it is. I love that.
You're good. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Yes.
Ja.
Mr. G.
Always a vibe, man. Always a vibe.
Awesome.
Energy.
Always a vibe.
Mr. G, you know, we can't live without one.
Brother. Brother, like I said, I got so much crap to do. I'm glad to see you, you know.
Yeah.
Because what I was going to do is try to line up something for the next one, but I think it worked out great.
Oh, okay.
It worked out great.
Yeah, man, everything